boys watch the girls, while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by. Eye to eye.
And I suppose in general, the work with the two brothers together was, tricky, which we knew it would be, but it was interesting. It was interesting to me, But on an emotional level, yeah, that was a tricky one. One thing I have to say that, it's not that many directors, certainly that I've worked with. I mean, just a few really. David Cronenberg would be at the top of the list, but Ana, even though it's her first full-length feature, it certainly doesn't seem like it to me. And one of the reasons that it doesn't seem like it, apart from the way it's shot so well and it's such a good script, is that as a director, she, like David Cronenberg, pays very close attention in shooting and protects, makes sure it's filmed, these subtle reactions, things that are going on underneath the words, between the words, a little flicker of doubt in the eyes of characters, a little flicker of recognition, or when the coin drops and the person realizes something, like the scene in the jail is an example of that. Very careful direction and also careful editing, taking care of it afterwards in the editing room. Those little tiny, that scene in the jail with Claudia and Agustin has to work. It's a very key scene, and you need someone with a very light touch and who's very attentive to what the actors are doing. So when you're in the hands of a director like that, it does make it a lot easier to get complicated things across.
Viggo, how was the experience in Argentina?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
How was your experience in Argentina?
She asked how my experience was in Argentina, shooting this movie, I suppose you mean.
Yes, of course, of course.
It was an honor for me to do this movie for a lot of reasons. First is because it's a great script, and Ana and I had a couple of years before we shot the movie to work on it and prepare and make sure we were on the same page and prepare to get the most out of the opportunity, take advantage of it. And for another reason, because I was raised in Argentina, most of the first decade of my life, from 3 to 11. I lived in Argentina, and those are formative years for anyone. So those years marked me. And even though I'd worked a few times before doing this movie in Spanish, I'd never done an Argentine movie. So it was something that I had in the back of my mind that I was hoping someday would happen. Also because I admire, Argentine filmmakers. There's a rich tradition of fine actors and directors and really good movies coming out of the country. In fact, Soledad Villamil, as most of you, or I suppose, would know, who plays Claudia, Agustin's wife. She was in The Secret in Their Eyes, which of course won a lot of prizes. Years ago. Also, Javier Godino, you wouldn't know it, but the guy who plays Ruben, the strange kind of river rat guy, who shares the duck with me, and kills the bad guy in the end. He's also was in that movie. And anyway, there's a rich tradition, as I say, and I'm very proud to now be part of the history of Argentine film, and with a very good ending.
Thank you so much.
We're a loud collective sigh. They're making music to watch girls by.